Hi sis, Christine. Patulog ka na. Good evening sa'yo. And Chan. Emma Chan Camarco. Hello. Casey. Kumusta? Patulog ka na sis. Hindi pa rin maganda yung ano ko. May ubo pa rin kasi ako. Kaya ano yung boses ko pa din. Sige sis, good night. Thank you so much sis sa pagdalaw saglit. Good night. Hi, Slow. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the like. Please give me a like. Ali Tashkeran, hello. Good morning, guys. Welcome to my Hi Najis Pathar Bruno, hello. Like. Give me a like. Bruno from Brazil. Welcome Turkey holiday, Milo. Good evening there in Turkey. Brazil. Randy Gomez. Hello. Hi Brian or Erickson. Ay. Hi BJ, come on. Ali, hello. BJ. HKQE. Hi, Yera. Yahoo! Hello! Rose, hello. And America. RFPA. Good morning. Bowie Vlogs, hello. Good morning, Sarah. Delhi Barra. Hello, good morning. Hi, 11 viewers, and thank you for the 7. Hi, Josie Domingos. Ah, you're from India. Shout out to you. Good morning, darling. Sabado. 150. Thank you. One. Hi, user. Hi, Brian. Oh my God, damdaman to awang ba niya? Awang ba niya? Madamdaman to ay tadyukan niya. 20 mo lang. Ano lang? Hi, Lakshman Galaxy. Good morning. How are you?
Every time her husband saw her, he coldly handed her a bottle of pills, warning her not to get pregnant. For 3 years of marriage, he was distant and cold, yet she still loved him as deeply as ever. But in his eyes, she was nothing but a tool. 3 years ago, an accident turned them from strangers into husband and wife. She thought she'd married for love, caring for him day and night, not realizing he always believed. That night had been a trap she'd set with drugs. From then on, an icy wall stood between them. She thought that she was gentle enough, patient enough, she might melt his heart one day, until another woman appeared, his so-called savior. That's when she realized what stood between them wasn't misunderstanding, but another woman. If not for that accident 3 years ago, it should have been that scheming woman who became his wife. Now, watching her husband so close with someone else, she finally saw it clearly. This marriage was nothing but a cage. Then came
Ngadi
up
ay.
on TV, a talented violinist had
89 sa kilo, sir. Pili ka. Sige, sir. 69 pa, sir. Sige. One. Sir, adatin mo? Kahit nakatid. 10, 20, 30, 40. Thank you, sir.
Years ago, her heart skipped a beat. She also had a car accident that same year and lost 10 years of memory. The thought crept in. What if that missing violinist was her? Just then, the phone rang. Her stepmother's anxious voice said her brother was in legal trouble and her father had fallen ill. She called her husband for help, only to hear him sneer coldly. Other than asking for money, do you know how to say anything else? In the background came the scheming woman's sweet voice. The fireworks tonight are beautiful. Then the line went dead. On TV, she saw her husband lighting fireworks with that woman. Her stepmother sighed. They say that girl helped him recover, played violin for him every day until he woke up. She forced a bitter smile, unaware that the piece they called healing was what she herself had played. Nor did she know that the car crash was all part of that woman's plan. Her stepmother urged her to stop being stubborn and focus on saving her dad. But when she turned to the secretary for help, the woman smirked and demanded a signed report from her husband first. It hit her then. Her husband could spend millions on fireworks for another woman, yet refused a few $100,000 to save her father. She stopped begging. She told her stepmother to sell her wedding ring to pay the hospital bills. When her husband came home and noticed she didn't come to greet him, the butler said she was packing. He brushed it off casually. The secretary didn't know your dad was ill, but she'd already seen through everything. Calmly, being ungrateful while living in a mansion. She shot back. What kind of wife needs her husband's secretary's approval to spend a penny? He lost his temper, accusing her of scheming again. Just then, the other woman called. His tone softened instantly. Your leg hurts when it rains? I'll come right away. Her heart broke completely. She left home and bumped into that other woman at the hospital. The woman mocked her, saying she was lucky to steal what should have been hers. Then she put on a pitiful face, urging her to step aside gracefully. She laughed coldly. So that's the kind of woman he likes. That hit the other right where it hurt. Not long after, she heard her stepmother had argued with the schemer at the hospital. When she arrived, the schemer looked like the victim. And when her husband showed up, he didn't even ask what happened. He went straight to defend the other woman, not sparing her a single glance. He walked away without looking back, leaving everyone whispering. Her heart shattered in silence. A few days later, he attended a banquet with his secretary. One of the guests was a world-famous pianist. The secretary casually mentioned that 3 years ago, a music student had played violin for him daily in the hospital. He thought that girl was his savior. Just then, a familiar violin tune floated through the restaurant. He looked up sharply, but it vanished after a few seconds. He asked who had played it, but the staff denied knowing. That employee was his wife. She'd only been helping tune the instrument, then left with a small tip. As she was leaving, two drunk men tried to harass her. Her childhood friend appeared just in time to protect her. Her husband happened to see it, and rage consumed him. He thought she was seeing someone else. Her childhood friend offered $2 million to help her father, but she refused. She said coldly, I'm done.
Pwede yan. Ay, 1,000 mo lang na kadagto.
Up any man. Furious and humiliated, he dragged her away, forcing her to play violin at the steamer's apprentice ceremony. As a servant, he threatened, if you refuse, no one in this city will save your dad. The scheming woman panicked. She was terrified the truth would come out, because she couldn't play at all. The husband thought, if his wife just bowed her head and apologized again, everything would return to normal. But she lifted her chin proudly, picked up the violin, and began to play. The moment the music started, the hall fell silent. A professor walked in, drawn by the melody. She smiled as she played the final note. At that instant, the schemer's face went pale. She was utterly defeated. The man stood frozen as memories came flooding back, and he finally remembered whose music had brought him back to life 3 years ago. Every time her husband slept with her,
Tinutuloy ko na nga kayo sa gumagalaw kong kama. Anyway, tuturo ko sa inyong technique at kung saan ako nagpago. Dito nga pala to sa Lalo Homestay, sa Sabah, Vietnam. 3 million a night, Vietnam daw siya. Aalis nga kami, kaya nagbigay ako ng Miss Chugas in Sulu. Hindi talaga ako makaalis ng wala ng
Pero dami-dami nagtatanong kung paano mag-order, ma'am.
Darating ang pagkakataon sa buhay mo. Nakita kami ng problema ng pamilya ninyo. Yung pinakamatalinong kilala mo sa pamilya, pinakamaysay sa pamilya, pinakamayaman, pinakamakapangyarihan. Baka siyang magsabi, ayoko na, give up na, wala na tayong magagawa. Pag ganon, tuntunan, para may mangyayari pa rin sila, may iwana pa rin pagana. Walang mangyayari kung lahat kayo mag-give up. Dapat ay umaman.
Hi, Antonio.
Pagkapagod mo at isipin na wala ng pag-asa. Habang may buhay, may pag-asa. May pag-asa ka ba? Napapagod ka lang. Sapagkat yun ang ginagawa sa'yo ng demonyo eh. The devil knows he cannot take you out. Hindi niya kayang patayin. Amen. Hindi naman siya nagiging ng buhay mo eh. Unless isubo ang buhay mo sa kanya. The devil knows very well he cannot take you out. Kaya ang ginagawa niya, he is waiting you out. Tinapakot. Parang walang na pag-asa. Kaya ano ang sabi ng Panginoon? For those who are tired and weary, rest. Alam ng Panginoon mapapagod ka. Alam niya. Kaya yung demonyo, inuunahan niya. Pag napagod ka, kung naglalapit sa demonyo, mas lalo kang mawawala ng pag-asa at diskarte sa buhay. Lumapit ka sa akin. Bibigyan kita ng kapahinga sapagat ang ginhawak ng langit ang aking pasan. Teka. Sabi ko, bibigyan niya ako ng pahinga. Bakit bibigyan niya pa rin ako ng pasanin? Ganito, ang pasaning ibibigay niya ay mas kaya niya sapagkat kasama na siya sa pagpapal.
Alice died unexpectedly in a plane crash, but her husband, Benjamin, had no idea. He even invited people from all walks of life to attend his engagement party with Jessica. But what Alice didn't expect was that she had turned into a spirit and appeared beside Benjamin. Alice didn't know why this happened, but she still decided to leave. Yet after only a few steps, she found herself back beside Benjamin again. Alice said to herself mockingly, in life, she never gave Benjamin freedom, and even in death, she still couldn't leave him. Just then, Benjamin's assistant told him that the hotel and
marrying someone else behind her back. At the engagement party the next day, Alice's best friend confronted Benjamin, asking why he was engaged to another woman. But Benjamin thought that her friend was sent by Alice and told her to tell Alice that he had decided to marry Jessica and Alice should come back quickly to divorce him. Her friend explained that Alice didn't even know about his engagement, but Benjamin said that his engagement announcement had been out for a whole day and Alice couldn't possibly not know. After saying that, he had her friend thrown out. Benjamin no longer felt like celebrating his engagement. He ordered the engagement party canceled and went to the temple where Alice used to stay to look for her. The staff told Benjamin that Alice had left 2 days earlier. He asked them to tell Alice to come to his wedding in 10 days. After saying that, Benjamin was about to leave when a mysterious old man stopped him and said that his heart was filled with obsession, but Benjamin didn't believe him at all. So the old man said nothing more to him. Instead, he spoke to Alice that once her inner obsession disappeared, she would be free. Alice was shocked to realize that the old man could see her. Before Alice could think further, Benjamin had already taken her away. A few days later, while Benjamin was eating, he felt the food didn't taste the same as before. The butler then told Benjamin that the food before had all been cooked by Alice herself, and the maid couldn't replicate her taste. But what Benjamin didn't know was that in order to learn to cook, Alice had left many scars on her hands. The butler's words instantly took away Benjamin's appetite. He stood up and left the table and went into Alice's room. Alice recalled that ever since their marriage, she and Benjamin had slept in separate rooms, and Benjamin only came to her room when he wanted to criticize her. After Benjamin entered the room, he was shocked to discover that all of Alice's most precious things were gone, but he didn't think much of it. He simply took a painting and left. Then Benjamin gave the painting to a friend. The friend said that Alice had spent $5 million on it and asked if he really wanted to give it away. Benjamin said coldly, "If you don't want it, just throw it away." Only then did the friend accept it. At that moment, Alice's brother came over. Alice wanted to give her brother a hug, but her brother passed right through her body. Her brother took out a divorce agreement and angrily said that once Benjamin signed it, Alice and Benjamin would have nothing more to do with each other. But Benjamin refused and arrogantly said that he wanted Alice to watch him marry another woman. Her brother was furious to the point of exploding. Alice was about to comfort him, but Benjamin took her away that night. While Benjamin was sleeping, he dreamed of Alice lying in a coffin. He woke up in fright immediately. He realized something might have happened to Alice, so he went to the temple again to ask about Alice's whereabouts. The staff said that Alice hadn't returned and told him that 6 years ago, when he was sick, Alice had knelt in the temple all night for him. After hearing this, Benjamin said nothing. He simply turned and left. Strangely, Benjamin met the old man again, who reminded him again that the person he cherished was about to leave. Benjamin thought the old man was a fraud and ordered his assistant to kick him out. But when the assistant turned around, the old man had vanished. In the following days, Benjamin couldn't get that dream out of his mind. He ordered his assistant to call Alice. No matter how many times they tried,
Hi, Antonio.
it wouldn't go through.
Aboy
Benjamin
Set.
actually thought
Tomo.
that Alice was
Oh,
trying to stop
Brian.
him from marrying Jessica this way. But little did he know that Alice had long decided to bless his marriage with Jessica. That afternoon, Benjamin accompanied Jessica to try on wedding dresses, but all he could think about was Alice. When Jessica asked Benjamin which dress looked better, he bought every dress in the store and left impatiently. After returning to the company, Benjamin started picking on his secretary again. The secretary asked the assistant in confusion, "Isn't Benjamin about to marry Jessica? Then why is he in such a bad mood?" The assistant knew the reason Benjamin was acting this way was because of Alice. On Benjamin's wedding day, he sent a message telling Alice to come back quickly to attend his wedding with Jessica. But little did he know, Alice was right beside him. Alice blessed him and Jessica with eternal happiness. As the obsession in her heart faded away, her soul turned into starlight and completely disappeared. Benjamin suddenly felt a sharp pain in his heart. At that moment, he saw in the purse next to him a photo of Alice. Alice died unexpectedly in a plane crash. Her husband, Benjamin, had no idea.
Hiya-san.
Marami akong natutunan sa aking pagkakataon.
Jadi guys, sir, ma'am, katangan nyo. Olivera. ¿Cómo estás?
Kabilang sa mga namatay ang 10 anak ng isang padre de familia. Live mula sa Cebu City, nasa frontline ng balitang yan si Alma Ruel Gean. Ano na ang sitwasyon dyan sa mga sandali ito? Serviso dapat. Mga nasirang sasakyan at bahay. Somebody you like the most, your mom or your dad? You like me? That's not my fault, that's my ear. Oh man. No, listen to me. You can't take my phone again, okay? Oh, really? That's what you think? So what? I don't care. I'm there. So who do you like the most, your mom or your dad?
If your skin looks like this,
Hi, Timeless.
listen up. Endokina, aesthetic dermatologist, and I'll show you how to target them smarter. As a derma, I like multi-targeted serums, mas simple pero mas effective. And one local skincare brand, Daily Doctor's Right, it's Cemetec with their new Smart Serum. First,
Ay, hindi.
their vitamin
Naglilinis ako ng
serum formulated
ginagayat
with
ko.
11% vitamin C complex, 3 times niacinamide,
Oo.
100% natural
Ang rekado
hyaluronic
ng
acid, and 12 plant
pancit o
extracts.
sopas. Thank you for the thumbs up. Kumusta ikaw, Timeless? Hi, Abraham. Thank you for the thumbs up. Ah? Yeah. Wow, nangina. Hindi ka mo. Pwede na mo. Ngam nangina. Tila yan. Baga pini-erling. Di kalman. Sumandya na nga kanya.
For me, this is what smarter skincare looks like. Potent actives combined in just one serum made simple.
At least may ads ka pa eh. Ako, matagal na.
Looks like this, this, or this. Listen up.
Mula nung nag-forward ako, nawalan na ako ng
And I'll
ads.
show you how to target them.
Wala akong ads. Hindi ko nga alam paano pag mag-re-apply eh. Hindi kasi nasend yung pin ko kaya nawalan ako ng ads. Di ba yung address ko dati sa Hong Kong, pinalitan ko ng Pinas. Ang hirap palitan. Hi Rakesh, I'm from India. O matagal na. Matagal na ako walang ads. Mula nung nag-for good ako. Mag 3 years na akong huminto eh. Dahil hindi ko nahintay yung pin ko. Nakadalawang beses akong nag-re-apply dati. Hi Graham. Thank you. It's from Mariam. I am from USA. Paano nga ako? Humingi nga ako ng tulong dun sa kaibigan ko. Busy naman siya, hindi pa niya mag-reply sana ako ulit. Hi Nelen Sanchez. Ang dami kayang tumigil dito sa sa YouTube. Na busy sila sa sa pagre-reels. Oil Rivera, hello. Hi Eric. Graham, hello. What you doing? What you cooking? I'm not cooking. I'm here in the market. But I'm cleaning the vegetables. Oo. Nabisi na sila sa sa pagre-reel sa Facebook. Buti ikaw active ka pa rin dito sa YouTube. Hi Nedal. Nedal also. No, I'm married already, Graham. Oo, yun na ay, ganon. Ako din nagtitinda na dito sa bayan. May pwesto ako dito. May nabili akong pwesto dito. Dito na ako abala. Sa pagtitinda ng mga gulay, mga bawang sibuyas, ganyan. I'm good. Ito, oh. Hiniwa-hiwa ko pang pang rekado ng pansit or pang sopas. May bumibili din yan. Or pang lumpia. Dito na ako nabibisi sa market. Meron namang konti. Pag may naipon, pambili naman ng paninda, ganyan. May kunting tubo naman, pang ano lang naman. Pambili ng feeds, kasi may mga baboy din ako. Or pambili ng para sa bahay din. Okay na rin yan kaysa walang income kahit paano. Kahit paano meron. Hindi rin kalakasan yung benta ngayon. Kaya tiis-tiis lang. Kaya gusto ko sana nga maibalik tong ano, yung mga ads ko sa Facebook. Sayang din kahit paano sana. May maiipon pa unti-unti. Ano ikaw, ano yung ano mo maliban sa pag-alaga mo sa mother mo, may store ka, ganun ba? Mod Hera, hello. Supay o magkatangon. Halos pang-abot ng ang kita sa gastos. Kayat na rin ang sibs. Tsaga-tsaga lang, ano time yun. Ganun talaga ang buhay. Importante kahit pa paano sumasahod ka pa rin dito. Pang ano sa gastusin mo dyan. Mag-ano ka na rin sa Facebook, yung Reels. Madali lang din daw doon. Thank you tayo pag ano sa pagdalo. Ang init ng weather ngayon. Brian, thank you. You're still there. Thank you for the 16 likes. I almost done my live. I do live only 1 hour. Bye guys. See you again tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye Brian. Thank you. Bye.